Good morning children, welcome to Narayana Live Classes Key Discussion of class 10th and the topic is globalization, assignment number 30. Assignment number 30. So once look on to this children, that is today we will discuss the topic on fair globalization, unfair practices, all these things we are going to discuss today. Once look on to the statement, that is identify the wrong statement from the following. In US the share of agriculture in GDP is less than 1%. In US, the share of agriculture is less than 1% in the GDP, and in UK it is almost 0.5%. So they reduce the subsidies. Consequently, India was forced to reduce the subsidies. That is not correct. In US and UK, the subsidy, the GDP, the contribution of agriculture in GDP is 1% and 0.5%. Even then, they did not reduce the subsidies. They did not reduce the subsidies, but they are asking the developing countries like India and the other countries to reduce the subsidies such that the globalization process can be given a momentum. That means what is happening here? The farmers are getting losses in the developing nations. So, what is the wrong statement here? So, the reduced subsidies is wrong. So, the reduced subsidies is wrong, children. And the next one is that means the third statement is the wrong statement. Now let us look on to the next one, that is fill the missing data. Tata Motors, it is an automobile institution. Then give an example of IT industry, internet, that is the information technology, and you can write anything like Infosys. Infosys is an example of the IT industry, Satyam, or like this, anything you can write. Infosys is given in the textbook. Okay. WTO was started at the initiative of. That means who initiated this WTO formation? Developed countries like USA. They motivated or influenced these nations to start or to begin this WTO, and hence the WTO was started at the initiative of the developed countries. And the next one is, see here, right to facilities provided at CES by the government, specialized economic zones. What are the facilities? That is world class electricity and water facilities. Electricity and water facilities are provided here. Land on reduced rates, excellent transport and communication means excellent transport and communication. So these are the facilities that are provided in the CES, that is special economic zones. Special economic zones. Now let us look on the next one. One objective of WTO. What is the objective of WTO? Main one is promoting world trade, international cooperation, these are the objectives of the WTO. Abbreviate CES, Special Economic Zone. Okay children, Special Economic Zone, that is the abbreviation of the CES. Now let us look on the next question. Telecallers are given jobs on outsourcing method. Why do you think they were given jobs on outsourcing? What is the reason? The very simple thing is, the employer, he need not pay EPF or ESI. EPF or ESI will not be paid by this employer, so that is an advantage, first thing. And second thing is, suppose if at all any accident occurs also, the accident benefits need not be paid to them. That means what happens, he will get the labor at a reduced rates, such that he will be gaining more and more profits. That is the main advantage of this outsourcing. Like for example, I am the owner, and if I have hired one particular person to work for me, I have to pay to the government, provident fund or insurance, or suppose if he meets with an accident, I need to pay him some money. Like this, I need to pay more money. Suppose if I am not taking him, what happens? I am giving the work on outsourcing. You are not my employee. You do this job, I will give you 10,000. Then he is not my employee. I need not pay the provident fund or insurance. That means we will get a reduced labor cost. The cost reduction would be there, and this cost reduction will promote the profit maximization. That is the reason most of the people, they will be giving the jobs to the telecallers on outsourcing basis. Okay children, next one, that is write any 2 ways to protect the small producers from getting punished. The small producers, they don't have any opportunities due to this globalization. Hence, how they can protect themselves? You read the paragraph in the textbook that is about Ravi. Ravi, who is a producer of the capacitors, how he has lost his business and all those things due to these MNCs. Now children, how to protect such kind of small producers? How can we protect these small producers? The first one is the small producers, they have to divert their business that means which is very profitable. Second thing is they can do partnership with the MNCs. Third one is to face the competition, they can improve their skills, improve their quality and skills to match MNCs. If they can do all these things, definitely they will be doing best. And write one example of unfair globalization practices. The first one is subsidies paid by developed and underdeveloped countries this is definitely unfair practice, because the developed countries, they are still paying the subsidies, whereas the developing countries and the underdeveloped countries, they are asked to reduce the subsidies in such a way that they will be producing the crop, and if they have to sell the crop, they have to sell at a higher price. But due to the subsidies that are given by the developed countries to their farmers in their country, they will get the product at a reduced rate. So this is the most important discrimination, and that is why the WTO, it was termed as that means it is showing partiality towards the developed countries. And second one is the discrimination. The discrimination shown by this WTO towards the developed nations, that is also one of the thing. Okay. Now let us see, explain the impact of globalization in India. Due to globalization, what happened? We are having mobiles in our hand. Yes or no? Everybody, mother is having one phone, father is having one phone, child is having one phone, and the child about to born, she will also have one phone. In our houses, if you see, we will be having number of mobiles. How that is possible? With the help of the globalization. What is the phone you are having? Samsung. What is the phone you are having? I have Apple phone. I have LG phone. I have some other phone. Means all these phones they have come from the outside, foreign countries. That means that is the effect of the globalization. That is the effect of the globalization. More and more choices for the consumers. More and more choice for the consumers. I like Apple phone, I will take Apple phone. Somebody likes Samsung, they will take Samsung. Somebody likes Sony, they will take Sony. So that means choice is there. Choice for the consumers. And the second one is it has created more employment. More employment. Third one is many Indian companies turned as the MNCs. Many Indian companies turned as MNCs. Okay. And fourth one is skilled and professionals. Skilled for people and professional peoples. Professionals enjoyed prosperity. And the next one is, the most important thing is, the local producers suffered. Next one is, quality of the goods improved. Culture has another dimension. So this is the impact of globalization on India, children. Okay, tomorrow we will meet with one more assignment key. Until then, children, have a good day. Thank you.